Boss, thanks for joining us. Congratulations, a comprehensive performance and back-to-back wins.
Yeah, what a difference a week, mate. So, Dave, had some panicky phone calls and text messages last week, and we have to put things into perspective. So, by no means today are we the finished article, and and we're going to get promoted off the back of 2 comfortable wins. But like I say, for me, by no means this time last week was it panic stations. Club's been through a lot. Have to recognise that in terms of our return after that. Whether people like that as a reason or not. And I feel that now I can see the freshness, I can see the attitude, I can see a Leyton Orient team that I would like to see out on the pitch performing, which we've done in the last 2 games, and I thought especially second half today, but I think we respected the opposition and the elements in the first half very, very well as well.
And a real impact from Jordan Maguire drew off the bench at half time.
Yeah, Jordan, rightly so, should be disappointed that he didn't play today, didn't start the game. But we have to remember at the same time that Connor's had a very good season as well. So my conversation with Jordan before the game wasn't to explain to him why he wasn't playing. It was more to explain to him the reason why Connor was starting in his place. But Jordan and I have a very good understanding that when we have a conversation and he knows he's performing well, his reaction is always, when I come on, I'm going to be ready. And he was ready, in an abundance today, and I love that about Jordan.
And an assist from DJ Dan Johnson.
Yeah, he's in with the drug testers now, the random drug test. I've just said to the boys, I think he's been selected because I want to find out if there's anything wrong because he never scored today. But very similar to Craig Clay, I would say, on Tuesday night. Could have quite easily taken a touch and set himself to shoot, and in the form that he's in, you would have backed him to have got close to scoring. But to show that composure, pick someone out. What that does show is he's a team player as well as being a fantastic goal scorer.
We have seen some very good goals this season, but that second one, the move was tremendous.
Yeah, I was delighted with the one on Tuesday night, Dave, but there were some moments today. I felt like we were close in the first half. We were close to getting good, close to achieving what we wanted to achieve without quite being as refined as we wanted to be. But fantastic move, fantastic moment. It's why you go out on the training pitch, or when you do get the opportunities like yesterday to be out on the training pitch and work the whole group together, it's a delight to see those moments come off.
And a big performance from the man in goal, Lawrence Vigouroux.
Well, we know how important he's been to us, and I'm not sure if I said this to you or in one of my pre-match interviews, that my thing for Lawrence was I didn't think we'd given him enough clean sheets or enough statistics to support the performances he's been putting in, but we have done today and Tuesday night, and Loz contributes to that today. Probably the most amount of saves, without being really, really at full stretch to make one today, probably the most amount of saves he's had to make in a game. So obviously we know we can rely on him on that front. We know that he starts momentum and attacks for us when we're under a bit of pressure, or he picks the right pass or throw. So for people to see that he can save it, which is ultimately what his proper job is when he's standing between the sticks, I'm delighted for him.
He's in such an important player. So too is Dan Johnson, of course. I know that supporters are worried about their contract situation. Is that something the club is sort of working at?
Yes, there's been numerous discussions for a while. I think we all have to respect what COVID has done to football, but at the same time, those conversations have been had between myself and the people that they need to be had with the board and Martin. We have a transfer committee, and that's something that's discussed on a regular basis. So don't panic. I think Danny enjoys his football here, and it'll be about us negotiating to make sure that we keep him as well as 1 or 2 others as well. So the plans are in place, and I can't put a finger on it. That's not my job.
And you had talk about plans. You've got a plan for Tuesday night again. There's just no respite at all. It's going to be tough again to Exeter City.
Yeah, we've got a couple of games coming up that are going to be tough, but I've said to the boys today, for me, I put the team out there Tuesday and tonight expecting us to win. Excited, but expecting us to go and win, and we've done that. And we've done that convincingly, in my opinion, and kept clean sheets, so I'm delighted. And now it's about being relentless, saying to the boys there for the last 5, 6, 8 minutes or whatever it was, relentless energy, enthusiasm to keep setting the standards, raising the bar, aspiring to be more, because that's what we want to be. We've set a standard now, and like I said, as low as people may have felt this time last week, it's by no means finished. We need more, we want more, we're striving for more. The boys need to make sure that they look after themselves and recover properly, because it's going to be another challenge, but that's why we've got a squad of players, and I've been delighted with the way they've performed again today.
Is Wilson Tui okay?
Yeah, making a joke there saying that he came off speaking to me in Greek, but he bit gobbledygook at half time, bit all over the place in terms of, he didn't say he got a bang to the head, so that was obviously a little bit of a concern, that he felt a little bit dizzy and a little bit not with it. So obviously the immediate thing to do is remove him from the pitch. So last check, he was a bit more back on this planet, and we hope that obviously first and foremost that he makes a recovery health-wise first before anything else.
Good to see Louis Dennis back on the pitch. And what about Liango?
Well, Lou definitely, because he's travelled, he's trained, he's looked sharp, he's had the minutes back out training and working, getting to the intensity, and we obviously have to make sure that we have a duty of care to bring him back slowly. So probably could have been one of the changes that we made when Ruel came off, but Jordan deserved that opportunity. So really keen to get Lou on. I think that position that he came on for Jobs is a position that he can play, as well as one in the front three. So delighted to have him back, because he's a real asset, and I feel that it's going to be exciting to have him as part of our squad. Leanne Goal, again, I think I've said to you, sort of not much has changed because we haven't seen each other. It's not been too long since I last had the conversation with you, but not suffering with too much pain in terms of the hamstring injury, but I think it's still going to be a little bit of a wait before we see him back training and fighting for a place in the squad.
Any other knocks?
Not really, no. One or two little bumps and bruises, which comes from being a League Two footballer, but nothing that I'm too concerned about. So now it's about doing everything properly, a focus to keep getting better, relentless in terms of looking after your bodies and looking after ourselves, so that we can come out fresh and raring to go for Tuesday night.
Good luck. Thanks, Ross.
Thanks, Dave.